Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried?
I don't go. Am I not?
Do you know?
Yes, I know her.
Goodbye, young man.
Thanks, Mr. Liu.
Take.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Large box of my pills now. And my cigarettes now. What's here? My clove essence and ferrous tartrate thingy. Mine now?
It's locked.
It's locked! We need a key! Where the fuck is the key? Refusal letter. Professional vampire hunters? Wait a minute. Is he just talking to himself? Bruh.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. You again?
Do I have anything new?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes
Thanks,
me
Mr.
back
Slade
more than
Wilson
he
97. I do have a great day and hope you have a great day too, man.
Do you have any regrets?
should. Only one.
Since the criminal nature of your...
No one will ever take my son away.
Goodbye, Mr.
And my board jet? Yeah. I'm not that eager to continue. But I'll probably
Forgive
finish it.
my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
That was fast.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by
But
science.
you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city.
Can I fucking
Answers
kill
about
this
the
guy?
hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
Where did all of this
My
just come
son,
from?
if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool.
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I
Oh
am.
fuck!
Well, you are seeking out
Well, what do you...
the beat.
I...
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't even know what the main quest is. How is this just living in the back of the church? Game doesn't look that good. No, I'll give it a couple more hours at least. If it turns out to be total trash, I'm just gonna move on to Yakuza instead. Because I get the feeling the game is gonna pick up eventually, right? 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 It's a new game. Nobody has played through it yet except for maybe some journalists and stuff.
I will not protect you, for there is no protection against malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Excuse me, sir.
Tell me
I'm
about
familiar
your
with
life.
this
Don't
part
think
of
it.
town. Name's Clayton
Don't
Dunn.
write it, don't think it.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these
What were they
streets at
thinking
night?
when they made a game like this?
That's
I...
Fucking
what is a
talking
journalist doing in this
simulator.
borough after Mr. Sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies.
That's quite...
Not at all, sir. And that's...
Goodbye, Mr. Duff.
Oh, can I just kill people?
Don't be
I'm not looking for what yours.
All right then, but be quick.
Tell me.
Are you joking with me?
I have no interest.
It's a hooker.
Short story.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
One cheap
Christina,
fuck, please.
have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Goodbye, miss.
I'm giving this game 2 more hours. 2 more.
You...
Goodbye.
Fancy bye.
You never...
I can't mesmerize anyone.
Goodbye.
Man, you'd really think a game like this would be action-packed, right? At least I did. But it's not even about action, it's just a lack of anything. I feel like I'm talking to the same NPC over and over and over and over. And this fucking spot that I can't visit.
The Swan for a cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Like, I don't even know what to do here.
I cannot enter.
Fuck. What was that? Retto?
I have this thirst for blood.
Looks like a low-budget Witcher game? No, Witcher had
Be the
action.
answer to all your problems.
I killed
long as
every
you
single
have-
thing I could in The Witcher. Every single thing!
The money.
But this is just I don't understand the purpose. You need to invest so much time and effort into every single one of these characters that you meet, but it's so hard to care about them because, you know, they're one of 20 million random characters. Thanks, Mr. Asset 9. It doesn't help that every single time you meet someone new, you ask them about their fucking life story. Oh my god, I think I found it. I don't think I found shit.
It's locked.
Yeah, I think it's one of these places you're supposed to get up to, something like this, and then you get to the other side. But it's completely scripted, so there's like no logic behind what place it will be. And I've like checked everything. Yeah, you really think a game about vampires should have more killing and more blood and more, you know, undead. Ah, my god.
When science fails you,
You fucking slut. Alright, do I have a different quest? I mean, I think this is the main quest. Legendary vampires. Main quest, yeah, that's the main quest. I'll make one more round in this area. There has to be something that I missed.
Bloody heart, boy.
Good evening, Ben.
I'm afraid. I'm not afraid anymore. I died in this trench a long time ago.
I will kill every single person I meet from now on onwards. Every single one of them.
this elixir will give you faith again.
Alright, what did I miss here? It's not this door. It has to be this door, but it's locked from the other
cannot
side.
Enter.
Thanks, Mr. Nivrik. Thanks, Mr. Tom Gaming, for the 17 years. Yeah, well, I don't know, dude. For me, it's just a lack of action, really. What the fuck? No jumping attack! Oh no. Suck the werewolf. Yeah, boy, you know it.
We've got one of them!
What the fuck is that?
I'll kill you! That's gonna hurt!
Thanks, Mr. Marga. What is that even? Started off pretty nice too in the beginning. I wish I could just fucking just smash his goddamn head in. What about this? Is this the whore?
Good evening, Christy.
Oh, it's the whore. For some reason, her level is 4 to resist the mind control.
Goodbye.
Oh, this bug again. Oh, it just like keeps walking one direction. Is the action fun? The action is so-so. I wouldn't say it's very special. It's, you know, kind of like it's actually worse than the Yakuza one. And the Yakuza one was pretty bad. What about this slot?
Good evening. I know what you're thinking.
Level 5?
Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stub. I know you understand. Very well.
Yeah, like I said, I'll give it another like an hour and a half, in hopes that it will pick up in pace and anything. But it seems like I'm gonna be here for another hour and a half because I don't know how to fucking get in that place. Is there somewhere I can I vault? No. Does the vampire sense thing even reveal anything other than... No, I don't think so. Where am I now? Oh, this is where I came from, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I have lost the trail of Nurse Dorothy Crane after meeting blah blah blah. Luckily, blah 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 blah. Some sort of coupon for a free medical exam in Whitechapel. The flyer is written in English and Romanian. The owners of the voucher invited to find one Darius Petrescu's house and ask for Dorothea. Are this Dorothea and Dorothy Crane the same person? Blah blah blah. I think I had better go to the Whitechapel as soon as possible to get all the answers from the nurse. Yeah, if I can. Do I feel obligated or obliged to finish the game? No. I feel nothing. I don't think this is necessarily Whitechapel. I think Whitechapel is this whole area. Is it the priest?
You.
Good.
It's
Do you know?
I don't.
So,
None.
why do you hate?
Before coming to.
Why do you hate?
Before coming to London, she.
You?
As a.
What? I have.
Oh, this bug again. What the fuck? How did something like that ever get past playtesting? It's literally happening every second conversation. To progress this quest in Vampyr, you actually have to walk around the lock gate on the left. If you press the L3 button and control your vampire sense, you will track Darius Petrescu as he exits the house. Are you fucking... Are you serious? Yeah, just send in the back seats, man. Fuck it. On the left side, was it? Oh my god. Oh my god.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
I would have never found out, honestly.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
It's locked, all right. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good quality. Come on,
You-
take a look.
Oh,
Don't be
fuck.
afraid.
I'm looking for the black guy. There you go.
Good evening, Doctor.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from...
Ah,
Without...
I don't... No, no,
Where?
he spent...
Why are the new... It's...
These are...
Do you think...
I will...
Goodbye.
Oh my god. This is...
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
I cannot enter.
Thank Thanks, Mr. Saxifier. Bruh. Bruh. Oh my god.
Unable to see the true horror.
I just thought you would do more vampire-y things in games like this. You know, make your whole army of vampires by sucking blood from everyone and then giving them a bit of your own. But it's just fucking fetching game. Please
Good
do
evening,
tell
sir.
me your life story.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like...
Please be my guest.
Really?
I'm a poet, sir.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man?
Darius Petrescu. Yeah.
Not interested.
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoon.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the... Not...
If...
But otherwise...
What
do you...
What yeah.
Most...
Yeah, tell me more about your life. Tell me everything.
I'll leave. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
I just don't think you can make a game like this. You add like 20 characters from the beginning of the game and assume the player has to care for them, because I stopped caring about after like the first two.
Good quality. Come on, take a look.
This cannot be, right? It cannot be. There's no way it's ever engaging that you ask like 20 different people what their life story is.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. Don't you see we're on... Yes?
I have... If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced.
I am Darius.
Oh my.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like
Thanks,
myself,
Mr. Chargo, to the
many
9 months.
people in this area. Dorothea,
She seems
more than...
Tell me everything you know.
I do not believe in the afterlife, though.
Are you not?
She is as brave as she is tough.
Are you in love with...
Don't be stupid. If I had met...
Who is she?
She's not from
You say she has...
Well, there's that awful...
Tell me...
I do not...
You mean...
Really?
But...
Oh my god, it's...
Don't...
Just look at this.
No.
Goodbye.
Time for the next character to ask their fucking life story about. At least I can loot, even though I'm pretty much looting for nothing.
Can you hear my voice?
Oh, there's something there.
into convulsions, Doctor.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Good luck, kid.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, woman!
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. Yes. I have this.
Let me finish this alone, Mr. Nurse.
I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Which one? Cardiac massage.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
I don't think cardiac massage was the right option. God damn, was it a Thai massage instead?
We've lost the pulse.
It's
he's
scripted,
gone,
there's no way you
Doctor.
could have saved them.
We did everything we could.
I did
Truly?
everything.
Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Samples. A 5-liter sample, please.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Jesus Christ, can I just eat her now? No, it's level 2, I'm level 1!
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of
The
the
story's
sincerity
picking
of
up a
your
bit.
actions
I'm excited.
and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Oh!
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
That's better. That's better.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
The 4,000 XP? What? It was only like 2.4 on the stats tab. It's locked. We need a key.
This one stinks already. Watch it! It's
He's dead, alright. Let's attack the vampire who's killing everyone. Thanks, Mr. Ultimate Space Cow. Fucking bitch. I think I'll mostly stick to the main quest.
No match for the Swanborough cordial.
Where's the hideout? I think it was it this room? Yeah, this room. Why is a vampire using a club? Well, that's obvious. But I won't tell you the answer. You're gonna have to figure out yourself.
This game looks like a body version of Vampyr the Masquerade.
I actually never played that game. I heard many good things about it though. How do I up the suck level? I mean the what is it called? The thingy, the mind control level. I guess it's quest based maybe? Like a main quest based? Level 12 required? It's mesmerized, yeah, but it's not here, is it? No, it's none of these. free. Oh my god, it's free K to get one of those. I guess it's always worth it to pick up these when they're still cheap. The following night. What crime? Please don't be locked. Oh, praise be. Bless!
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
What the fuck are these? How did I just... Ow, ow! Let me switch back.
Burn it, boys!
More? Bruh! Oh, were these even bosses? What? I was... I was looting. Or looking for loot. Well, looks like there isn't anything here though. Yeah, there were names, but were they really bosses? Leave that werewolf alone! Wait, that's not a werewolf. I never do get the point of games that add these type of crafting systems. It feels so incredibly tacked on. The club is OP. I think so. Probably.